Two-wheeler manufacturer Hero MotoCorp on Thursday beat Street's estimates by reporting over 35% year-on-year jump in its March quarter net profit. This was significantly higher than the estimates. Hero's revenue from operations grew 12% year-on-year to rupees 8,307 crore, which was also higher than the estimates of rupees 8,238 crores. Srishti, what's about the numbers?
For Hero MotoCorp this time around, it was a great set, I would say, because this time around, although the revenues were in line to what we were expecting at ET now, the company saw 8,307 crores coming in for their top line. But other than that, a beat coming in on all the other three benchmark numbers from the likes of EBITDA, margin as well as profit figure, way above than what we were expecting. For EBITDA, we have seen a jump of 17.2% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Look at the margins. We were expecting the number at 12.2%. The company has outperformed the expectation. 13% margin is what the company has reported for now, and exceeding that 12.2% mark we are seeing happening after 5 straight quarters. So a great performance onto the margin front, wherein the factors leading to such a sharp uptake onto the margin front, the company says that this is driven by the lower commodity cost, higher savings, because previously we have seen the company announcing for a VRS, so maybe that's one of the factors, and judicious price increase is the other third highlight coming in for the margin outperformance. Onto the profit figure, an outperformance there as well, almost 21% of uptake on a sequential basis onto the profit figure of the company. 859 crores is the number. And if we look at the management commentary, they do highlight that going ahead their focus is on to the new product launches with a special focus onto the premium segments. They are reiterating this particular fact. They are happy about the margin expansion, and they do expect the two-wheeler volumes to pick up going ahead for the industry. They do expect a double-digit growth for this particular financial year. But do remember that this will be on a low base, because the two-wheeler industry is still very far from its highest levels of sale back in FY19. So that's the update coming in on Hero MotoCorp, but definitely a good set of numbers being reported, especially onto the margin front. But let's understand from the expert as well, how are they looking at the numbers. We have Ashwin Patil with us from LKP Advisory. Hi Ashwin, a very good evening to you. What's your first cut or your first analysis on Hero MotoCorp numbers? How are the numbers looking like versus your estimates? Tell us more on that.
Well, the numbers are very much impressive, and 13% margin is definitely a good number after posting a few quarters of dull set of numbers. We also saw that the volumes were quite good this quarter, and albeit it was on a low base, I would definitely agree with that. But there has been some sort of pickup in the numbers. Definitely Q4 is a very strong quarter, but considering the COVID times, and after that the cost of acquisition for two-wheelers had gone up. So considering all these factors, still the volumes were quite. We know that how they have grown on a YoY basis for this quarter, and therefore I think that the numbers were good. The overall realizations also have gone up, the volumes have gone up. Also on the margins front, the lower commodity cost impact has been seen in this quarter. We don't know how it will be seen in the coming quarters, but at least for Q4 we have seen good numbers on margin front as well.
Hero MotoCorp numbers for Q4 FY23, there has been a good performance by the company, but going ahead, volumes and the commentary on the rural front, because 50% more than that is what the company is derived from the rural market, although they are expecting a double-digit growth for the industry, but that will be on a low base. So improvement in the rural sentiment is something that we'll be watching out for when it comes to the management commentary. But for Q4, a good set being delivered by the company.